Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today kicks off the first day of May Madness, in which I upload a video every single day of May. I decided to do this as a way, an experiment if you will, to try and grow my channel to see if it works or not. It might work wonderfully and might not do much for my channel, but the only way to determine that is to try it out. If you are someone that regularly supports my channel, another small YouTuber, please do not feel obligated to comment or watch every single one of these videos. But in today's video, we are going to be doing an e.l.f. first impressions, full face of e.l.f. I picked up a bunch of different things from e.l.f. at Target. We have eyeliner, eyebrow pencil, foundation, primer, a lot of products that I have never tried out, so I'm really excited about that. I love e.l.f. eyeliners. They're some of my favorite makeup products out there, so I know that e.l.f. can really make quality products at a very affordable price. So I just want to play with that and give you guys my first impressions. If you're new, I hope you'll consider subscribing, and let's go ahead and jump right in. So I'm going to go ahead and pull my hair back so I don't get foundation in my hair. The time I'm filming this, we are still in quarantine in Pennsylvania. We're supposed to be in a statewide quarantine until May 8th. So what better time is there than now to film a video every single day? So I picked up the e.l.f. Total Face Sponge, and it's latex free. You're supposed to be able to use it wet or dry. I've heard really good things about this sponge. I do prefer a sponge as opposed to a brush to apply my foundation with. This is really hard to open. We might have to edit some of that out. But ooh, it's really soft. I like how it's pointy on one end, flat on the other. And I picked up some primer, the Blemish Control Primer. It's green and it has salicylic acid in there, which should be good for my acne-prone skin. My skin also has a tendency to get red. You can see right now it's pretty red. My skin is looking pretty clear. That's the one good thing about this quarantine, is that I haven't been wearing a ton of makeup. I have been doing a ton of skincare. And I think my face has been looking pretty good. So it comes in this nice little bottle with a pump. I really appreciate that. It's not green, but it is white. So we're just gonna put this, ooh, it's really cooling. Just gonna put this kind of where I typically use primer. Yeah, this feels like really cool, a little bit sticky, but overall nice feeling. Next up we have the foundation, and this is the Flawless Satin Foundation, oil-free medium coverage. Drugstore foundations typically don't perform that well on my skin. I'm sorry, my setup today is like very off-centered, and I don't know why. I got this in the color 130 Snow, which has cool pink undertones, which is typically my foundation shade. Oh, I love this pump. I honestly bought this stuff a few weeks ago, so I don't really remember how much it cost, but it was all pretty affordable. Yeah, this looks pretty thick. So that was really light coverage in my opinion. Would not call that medium. But it doesn't surprise me because, like I said, I don't usually really like drugstore foundations. I find it best to just, spend the money and get a more full coverage foundation, because I am prone to redness, acne, oil. I can't tell if it was the primer that really has a scent or if there's a scent in this foundation as well. I'm hoping that by uploading a video every single day, I will really gain more skills in editing and just the delivery on camera and everything. Okay, I'm really excited to try this. This is the 16-Hour Camo Concealer, and this is the original one. Looks just like Shape Tape, like everybody has been saying, which I'm kind of over Shape Tape, so I think this is going to be rather full coverage. I got mine in Fair Rose. Oh my, this is harder to blend than Shape Tape, that's for sure. And I do not like the foundation either. I think it's very light coverage. I already realized that I need more on my forehead, but the coverage is just not there. So then we're gonna go in with the HD powder. It looks like a sheer loose finishing powder. I must admit, I'm really impressed by the packaging on all of these e.l.f. products. And peeling this thing off is gonna ruin my nails. This is really white. It has a really, really chalky smell. Oh my god. This smells like straight up chemicals. Okay, I don't really want to put a lot of this on my skin. I'm not someone that really notices the scents in products that much, but oh, that is a hard no from me. Just based on the smell. Oh my gosh. So I also picked up some blush, and this is in the shade Bright Pink. It looks pretty. Wow. It's definitely bright. Yeah, I think it's just a little bit too harsh for me, but we shall see. I have used this eyebrow pencil before. This is in the color Taupe, and this is a really flattering brown. I would almost call it like a universal brown. It's also pretty easy to use. You get a nice little spoolie on the end. I find my brows look so much better whenever I brush them up first. This foundation is breaking out my forehead. It might be the primer though. Overall, I really like this pencil. I think it creates a very natural look. I think it's easy to use, and I think this color is very flattering. And then we're gonna go in with some eyeliner, which is not new. This is in Coffee. This is just a really nice brown color, really easy to use, really pigmented, and lasts very long.
Every time I'm going out, the same things keep happening. New boy, same tricks. Coming close to me now, trying to be smooth, so here we go again, here we go again.
Going to go in with some MAC lip liner. I didn't see any e.l.f. lip liner at the store, so I'm not sure if they make it. And this is the lipstick I picked up. It's this PG pink shade. It's called Wild Rose. Looks like it would be a pretty flattering color. It's more like a gloss than a liquid lip, but I like it and I'm pretty satisfied with it. These eyeshadows everyone has been raving about. I got this one called Carnival Candy. It has a blue and a couple different browns. Looks like this. 4 shades. e.l.f. eye crease brush. e.l.f. makes some really good eye brushes. This is going to be kind of hard to use because I need like a mirror. This is a very poor transition shade in my opinion. It's pretty dark. Or not transition shade, like base shade I meant. It's pretty dark for a base shade, at least if you have fair skin. So I realized this wasn't recording, but I just went ahead and took the blue on my finger and kind of went in the inner corner and I think it's really wearable and nice. And I was also saying the eyeshadow doesn't have a lot of fallout, and I'm really pleased with how it blends. It blends very smoothly with minimal fallout, and you don't need a ton of this on your finger for it to be very pigmented. I think it's really pretty. People were not lying. These eyeshadow palettes are really, really nice. And here's the e.l.f. mascara that I bought a while back. It's called the Lash Extending Mascara, and I have it in black. It looks like this. Looks like it would be a wand that I like because it's nice and simple, kind of pointed, almost reminiscent of the MAC False Lashes Extreme. But I have used this mascara before, and I just want to tell you guys that I think it absolutely sucks. I think you can buy like pretty quality mascara for like less than $10 from L'Oreal and Maybelline. But this mascara is just, it's not the ish. You really have to work it up to get like any product on your lashes. Place there's product is like right at the tip, and it's like really hard to use. And I feel like if I use this product every day, it would get really clumpy fast. So that is the final look of e.l.f. First Impressions. I'm going to go through each product quickly and give a little summation of my thoughts. I think e.l.f. is a very, very affordable makeup brand. And if you don't wear makeup every day or need your makeup to last really long or have particular skin conditions where you might need more specialized and quality ingredients, I think it's great for that. But I do think it is what you pay for. I think you're getting what you pay for with these products, and that's not a very high quality product. There are a few standout products that I definitely will continue to purchase. One of them being this sponge. Everyone was totally right. This sponge is really awesome. It's really soft, really easy to use. I love how it has like this big circular part for easy blending of foundation, and this pointed part, which is great for under eye concealer if you like using a sponge for that. The foundation was just not my cup of tea. At my Target, I couldn't find any with full coverage, so I did have to settle for a medium coverage foundation. And I like my foundation to be very full coverage. I like foundations like Estee Lauder Double Wear, just because my skin is so oily and my redness and acne is going to immediately start peeking through. So I probably wouldn't repurchase this foundation, but I do love the packaging. I actually think it's a lot more superior than Double Wear. I love the pump. I will say it doesn't seem like you get too much product in this foundation, and I will link all these products below, so if you're curious to see how much they were, because I can't remember off the top of my head. And this e.l.f. Blemish Control Face Primer didn't really feel like it did much for me. It did have a scent. I couldn't really tell if my foundation went on any better in the places that I applied it versus the places I didn't apply it. I suppose I would have to do kind of a longer wear test to determine if I like that or not. As far as this finishing powder goes, a horrible stench. I think it did a pretty good job of setting my face. I didn't use it everywhere, but the stench was so bad. It just smelled like chalk, and who wants to smell that like right in your nostril? And it looks like not very finely milled. So it looks kind of cakey, and it kind of looks like drugs almost. So I'm not a big fan of this powder. As far as the mascara goes, I think this sucks. Would not ever buy this again. The concealer is good if you like a dupe for the Shape Tape, but Shape Tape is definitely better than this because it's a lot easier to blend. The blush is nice. It's very pigmented, and you do have to work to blend it out, but it's not a bad blush. I probably will wear this again. The eyebrow pencil is a really nice eyebrow pencil. Great if you kind of have hair similar to mine and you have difficulty finding flattering colors. It's easy to use, and I definitely will be using this. And the best thing I think e.l.f. makes really is the liquid eyeliner. I think it's so easy to use, very pigmented, and stays on a long time. So that wraps up this video. I hope you guys will be joining me for this month of May Madness. If you're a small YouTuber, feel free to do it with me, and we can all do it together and get through this quarantine. So I will see you guys tomorrow, and thanks so much for watching. Bye.
To talk to me.